Hi, welcome to 31 in 31, Day 8. I am John from Just Another Horror Podcast. Jason, you're taking up too much of the thing here. You can find us on YouTube and iTunes maybe, but I think I may have gotten rid of us. I'm not sure. Mostly, we're right here. Today, I watched Ty West's The House of the Devil. He also did The Innkeepers. He also did a segment on VHS. It's my favorite segment on the entire series. And he also did A Terrible Way to Die. All of these movies have the same actors in them. Not surprising. I think there's also a movie about a cult, maybe somewhere in the middle of the jungle or something. Same actors in that too. I think he had a part of that. I don't know that he did the whole thing. Anyway, enough about that. This movie. This movie is like the 1980s. Here, take a look at this credit sequence. See, he did everything that he could here to make this like the 1980s. It even has like a prologue about how there were satanic cults in the 80s. So, you know, it kind of sets us up for what we'll eventually get. But holy cow, he plays the waiting game in this one. It opens up with a girl who is in college. She needs some money. She finds an advertisement to be a babysitter. So she shows up at this house. And it's not a babysitter at all that they're looking for. It's a house sitter. And there's an old lady upstairs, which they failed to mention. So she's not real happy about this. But they're like, look, literally all you have to do is just sit in this house. So she takes the job. Friend leaves her there. Friend takes off. And then her friend gets shot in the face. And you're like, what? And then we go back to her in the house. This is a half hour in, and at this point, everything's really flying. And then it grinds to a halt for about 45 minutes, and you have to have patience with this movie, because it's worth it. For the next 45 minutes, we just hang out with her in the house. She orders a pizza, sits and watches TV. You get the feeling, based on how it's filmed, that there's somebody else there. Possibly not an old lady, but you're not really sure. And then she gets knocked out. And when she comes to, satanic shit's going on. So I'm not going to spoil exactly what or what the fuck. Or I'll just say it's pretty good. The problem is the pacing. I think Ty West, I think that's what people like about him is his slow pacing. VHS, when the episode he did in VHS is about a couple and that's just on vacation, and the whole thing is like what they're filming, but it's mostly just their vacation. You're like, is there anything horrific that's going to happen here? And then something horrific does happen. But the thing with that is, that's 15 minutes. And you could put up with 15 minutes of like building tension. 45 minutes of building tension where nothing happens is a little bit much. I like his filming technique. I thought he did a good job of making this feel like an 80s movie with like a modern feel to it, which is like, I'm sure a lot of people try to do that. He nailed it. But, you know, it takes a while. It really takes a while to get to anything of significance, really. So, but if you have the patience to give this a watch or two, it's definitely worth it. So, yeah, I would highly suggest this one. Just remember, stay with it. It's worth it. All right. See you tomorrow.